Hey everyone, Daniel here with Slow Haste, where we talk about synths, electronic music hardware, and the creative process. Today, I want to talk to you about the OP-1. It's been a really long time since I've done an OP-1 video. Yeah, fear not, I still love the OP-1. I've just been playing the Dig Attack a lot more recently because I've been exploring it a bit more, and because I'm already pretty comfortable with the OP-1. But I wanted to make a video to show the top 5 reasons that I love the OP-1, kind of going over some of my top 5 favorite tips and just things that I generally really like about the machine. So let's get right into it. Number 1 is the ability to make like anything or start a sketch with incredible efficiency once you've kind of learned the device. And I'm going to hopefully showcase this for you right now. I have a drum kit selected and I have a sequencer on. Okay, so this is a cool pattern that I found on the sequencer. Let's record it in 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's a weird beat, but we're gonna roll with it. And now we're going to find a synth that I want to use. All right, yeah, let's contrast that like weird wackiness with some cool ambience. And let's throw some reverb. All right, it's sounding kind of cool already. Let's find a cool bass sound. I kind of like this. Nah. And I know I have it. I kind of have the beat starting on beat 2. That's just because I wasn't really paying attention to when I recorded it in, but it's cool. We can roll with it. Just a little sketch as a sort of a demonstration. So. All right. Let's see what else we got. Let's do another pad. Let's throw another pad on our blank track 1. Oops. Cool, I like that. Kind of evolves as the beat progresses. So yeah, already it's been just a couple minutes and we already have like a thing. And granted, it's not mixed, it doesn't sound balanced, but we have that thing. And that is so cool, right? It's an instant sketchpad. That's why it has the reputation that it has in that context. So I guess a second tip kind of in that light is how quick and easy it is to get a little mix going. So we're going to play this and I'm just going to go into the mixer and play around a little bit with some levels and some panning. All right, cool. I was just messing with the two momentary switches there. I have like a, where's my filter? Yeah, I have a little filter, like a low pass filter set up there. And then for the other spot, I have a reverb increase just to give like a blast of reverb. Okay, so yeah, back to the mixer. Basically, I just panned the two synth sounds and I turned down the one that has kind of like the higher frequencies because I want that to be more ethereal. And then I kept the bass and the drums centered. Man, that drum part is so whack. What the heck? Anyways, so yeah, just the fact that you can really quickly hop in and do some quick mixing and mastering things to make a piece come a little bit more live. And you can click back to the first section and listen to what that sounded like without the mixing and mastering. And again, that was just like on the fly. Granted, I kind of know the device. I know the settings that I like, but I'm able to easily kind of go in and mess with those because I've spent so much time with the OP-1. It's really worth getting to learn the mixing and mastering section of the device. So the next thing I'm going to show you is just a quick trick for overdubbing because, you know, people, get kind of like pent up, like, there's no undo button on the OP-1, but really you can just lift a portion of the tape if you want to do an overdub. So like I want to record some additional percussion on, let's do it on this track, on this light ethereal synth. So on track 1, we'll record some additional percussion panned to the right side. So what I will do is lift that and then paste it back down. So now I have a copy saved, right? So if I decide that it's not what I want, I can just paste over it to delete whatever I record that might be incorrect. So let us find a good snare sound. How about that? That's fine, right? We're not going to think too hard. Ooh, I like both of those actually. Let us put a little compressor on that. Really subtle, right? Like, the percussion track kind of masks it. But anyways, we didn't have to redrop the track because I did a perfect take because I am amazing. No, not really. But anyways, it's just kind of like a fail-safe in case you do mess up the timing. So for track 3, we're going to do the same thing. Lift and paste. And let's find... Let's go to a different kit, actually. Let's go to... This kit has some great, like, noisy things. Yeah, let's... And I'm going to turn that main percussion track back on, just for timing's sake. And let's actually pitch that up. And put some reverb on it. Okay, let's do it. And I'm gonna turn down that main drum track. Yeah. Okay. Turn up the reverb a little bit. Ooh, the reverb is really cool too. It gives you like a nice stereo spread. It like wakes it up a lot without the reverb. With reverb. Anyways, so yeah, just showing you how I do some overdubs by using the ability to lift tracks and drop them back down. Sorry, we had some. That's another thing that happens to me all the time. I have the reverb on, and it's monitoring that sound. So you can just turn it down or you can just go and turn the reverb off in whatever synth you're using. Okay, so we talked about how quick it is to get a sketch down. We talked about how quick and easy it can be to mix and master a little bit to give yourself that extra edge and inspiration to keep working on a track. We talked about lifting and dropping techniques. And the next tip I want to talk about is kind of just implementing ambient texture to a piece. So let's see. I'm going to use one of the sequencers in particular. It is the Tombola sequencer. And how this works is you can play in some notes. Oh, let's actually get a new synth sound. I'll turn that off and find our synth sound first. Yeah, I want to use this one, but I want to make it less like retro goony sounding. So I'll put some delay on it. Put a quick delay on it. And we need to change the envelope. And let us also Yep, let's do that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to that sequencer. And now we have those little flourishes that are weirdly just on top of the bass line. But hey, you can do whatever you want. Pretty cool, right? Kind of master as I go. All right, so this is like a cool little groove that we've put together. And I love how you can just implement the sequencer so differently. Like one of the sequencers was super straightforward, kind of just like randomly use the finger sequencer to punch in a drum beat. And then we very intentionally use this other kind of random sequencer to give ourselves a random texture. So it's cool how you can like non-intuitively use the tools that they give you however you want to. That's the beauty of this machine. It is a sandbox to play in. And the last thing that I want to show you, the last tip, I kind of alluded to earlier with these little performance keys, but is just specifically the blue knob. This blue knob is my favorite button or knob or switch on any piece of gear I own, because vibrato is second to reverb for my favorite effect, and it's just in time control of the tape speed, and you can use it as a vibrato. So like, let's for example just take these synth sounds. All right, I'll shut up because that's getting annoying with like the weird drops and glitches, but like you can totally change the context of a piece of music. Anyways, yeah, super fun performative tools. Specifically, this gosh darn blue knob just has a place in my heart that no other button or spindle or lever or latch on any piece of music gear will ever occupy. Anyways, that is really what I wanted to go over with you today. Those kind of like 5 of my favorite things, 5 reasons I absolutely adore and love and cherish the OP-1. I do have kind of like another talking point that I wanted to go over though, and that is kind of just the ability to easily share your work on the OP-1. And you can use the album record feature to do that and just sync it with video. And there's actually a software update that you can record via USB. I haven't downloaded, or I haven't uploaded the firmware yet, but you can record pretty much right to a phone and record a video and have that audio on your phone, which is amazing. I know this isn't an operational tip per se, but part of what makes the OP-1 so amazing is its ease of use for saving and exporting performances of your music. The OP-1 and its user community are really what launched me into sharing my electronic music regularly on social media in the first place. It helped me build confidence and ultimately led to me creating some of my favorite music. I absolutely urge you to create and share as much as you can when you do make music. It's one of the best ways to network and meet people and improve on yourself, and you're only going to benefit from that. In fact, if you were inspired by this video to create something, I would urge you to post it to Instagram and tag me and share a link down in the comments for everyone who watches this video to check out. You know, at the end of the day, this is really about making music, and I don't want to lose sight of that on this channel. I know sometimes I like to kind of do some video essays and talk about things, but I always try to integrate like an actual piece of music that I've created in my weekly videos. So if I can help any of you connect and hear each other's work in any capacity, I think this video will have been a success. So please do share any music that you might make as a result of this. Anyways, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm happy to have done another OP-1 video. I'm just going to jam out a little bit while I send you all off. Peace.